Hello, my name is Dan Low. In this video, I'm going to show you some basics about the JavaScript modules. And the reason why we need the JavaScript modules is that when your JavaScripts getting more and more files and bigger in your project, and then you want to organize your JavaScripts in modules, so it's a better for your project development, okay, and maintenance as well. And here I'm going to use the Visual Studio Code version 1.67.2 and the Node version 18.0.0. Okay, so here is a file organizations or folders organization in a project I created just for demonstration. So I have a folder name JavaScript, and under that JavaScript I have modules folder, and in that modules folder I have m1.js JavaScript module 1 file utility functions over there. Then I have the main.js is gonna be the main entry point of the program of the project. Okay, and then I'm gonna need another file called package.json that describe these JavaScript files or modules, okay, to get it work. So here's the uh, Visual Studio Code, okay, and I already have a folder JavaScript right there, okay, and then I'm gonna create a folder under the JavaScript, okay, and I call it modules, okay, and let's start with this. First, I'm gonna create the file called main.js. Okay, actually, I created a module first. Okay, let's create the M1 first. Okay, so I click on here. Okay, then I'm gonna create a new file. Okay, and then this file I call it m1.js. Okay, and inside I'm gonna create this couple functions. Okay, so function my function one. Okay, and then this function gonna accept two arguments and then just return x plus y. Okay, and notice that this built-in IntelliSense for a JavaScript program uh, that comes with the Visual Studio Code. Okay, then I create another function called my func2. Okay, again is receive two arguments, and then here I'm gonna return x minus y. Okay, just to test it. Okay, so there's two functions, and I save it. Okay, now in order for this thing to work, I need to export. Okay, so I export this function and I export this function. Okay, so export two function out so that in my main I can see them. Okay, so I go to JavaScript right here. Okay. Then I create a main dot js. Okay, so in the main.js, I simply just want to call the function. So I call the function, call console log. Okay, then my function one. Okay, then put a 1 2 over there. Okay, and do the same thing for calling my func2. again 3 and 4. Okay, but in order for them to see, okay, I need to import them. So I import them and import my fun 1 and my fun 2. Okay, from this file, from the file which is modules and then m1.js. Okay, and then save it. Okay, now I'm gonna run this using a node, so I'm just gonna create a terminal. Okay, so I can come here and just create a terminal. Okay, new terminal. Okay, and notice that this new terminal is a PowerShell. Okay, so if I try to run node, okay, main.js, okay, it does not recognize node. Okay, even though I have node installed. Okay, so my node is right under my directory. Okay, okay. So again, yeah, I can see them from here, but I cannot run it inside PowerShell. So I need to set. There's a couple way to do it. I'm just gonna set the alias. Okay, and name equal to node, and then the value equal to this guy. Okay, equal this whole thing. Okay, so save it. So after I save it, I should be able to run node. Yep. Okay. So now if I run node main.js, it cannot find the module. Okay. That is because we need to create a package.json. Okay. So that you'll find the module. Okay. 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 So we go ahead and create a package.json under the JavaScript. Okay, so create a file, create package.json file. Okay, so inside the JSON file, I'm just gonna create a type. Okay, equal to module. Okay, and that's all we need. So after that, let's run it again. Well, this package is supposed to be in a JavaScript, not supposed to be here. You won't let me? Yeah, it's under there. So let me just delete it. Okay. Let me go here again. So create this package. Welcome is going to be modules. That's no. Okay. Let me create a new file. Oh no. Okay. Refresh. is it going to be, let me see. Yeah, it's under the modules packages. So no, I don't need. Let me, if I can move. Okay. Copy relative text rename. Oh, let me see. Yeah, you won't let me. Oh, let me open the folder. Okay. So let's set it here. JavaScript select. Okay. So once I open the folder, okay, let me see. Okay. Okay, now this. Okay, now this file is under the JavaScript. Okay, have to be in the root directory of the project. Okay. So then I set a type to module. Okay, and I save it. Now if I run it, okay, it still causes some problem. Okay, so this is wait, how come this is under module? No, this is not supposed to be. Okay, let me just using the let me just using the file explorer. Okay. Okay, JavaScript. So I need this guy to be here. Okay, so that's right. So inside the module, I have m1.js, and under the JavaScript project file, I have main.js and the package.json. Okay, now if I run it again, okay, now that's another problem. So it does not provide a name named my func one. Okay, so let's see here, my my func one. Okay, it's both, and then that's another export. Okay, and then in the my func one, and then here my func one two. Oh, it's a modules. Yeah, the request module and does not provide an export named my func one. So obviously there's some problem here. Export. Okay. So obviously it's not it does not say yes. My func one and my func two. Okay. So let's export it again. Export API. Export everything as API, and then from the file itself. Okay, m1.js. Okay, and then in the import, I now just import API. But since I import API, so I need to do the API right here. API. Okay, and then here I have API. Okay, and save it. Then run it again. Okay, yeah. Now it works. Okay, so this is the output from the my fun one, which is the sum of the two numbers 1 plus 2 3, and the output from the my fun 2 is a subtraction. 3 minus 4 is -1. Okay, so that is the way I want to show you. Okay, so to summarize, you put all your modules under this. Okay, and under the modules folder, and you can organize it by file, m1.js, m2.js. Okay, and then here you put the you export everything. Okay, well, you put the export keyword in front of each function or variable you defined. Okay, and the end, you can just put everything, uh, export everything. Okay, as namespace called API. Okay, or you can something else, or you can create M1 API. Okay, if you have several modules. Okay, so it's a, or you can call it M1. Okay, M1. Okay, and then in the main you can import, let's say M1. Okay, and then now since this M1, you need to put M1 here and M1. Okay, M1 is the module 1. Okay, and then you can run it like that. Okay, so that's the way to organize your JavaScript files in your project into modules and import and export. Okay, within the, and also you need a package to tell the node uh, interpreter that all the files here, JS file, is a module. Okay, so that's all I have for you, and have fun, enjoy.